sessions. Now my eyes, they don't focus, they dart back and forth. And every compass I've tried no longer points north. But they say love is a river, just takes you along. So I'll float my way towards you and try to stay strong. Gentle in the evening light, drown me in your arms. Tell me you're okay to stay the night, and I'll promise you no harm. Well, I'll smile at strangers and cry with my friends. Shrug when I think about how this will end. Well, there'll be days I get quiet and nights I don't sleep. Oh, but I've seen your smile and that I can't keep. Lay me down gentle in the evening light, drown me. Tell me you're okay to stay the night, and I'll promise you no harm. Gentle in the evening light, drown me in your arms. Tell me you're okay to stay the night, I'll promise you no harm. Thank you. Like I said in the intro, my name is Jacob. I'm going to be warming up for Luke tonight in the band. Very excited to be here. That was an original that I wrote called Love is a River. This next one is another original called Joanna. It's named after a dove, one of the doves that nested on my porch this summer, who I don't see anymore because it's winter and I live in a different apartment. In the city, 2 weeks of you. It's hard to remember a time without. I knew you couldn't stay long, even though I needed you to. I could feel our time running out. Joanna, won't you come back home? 'Cause I'm tired of walking through life and feeling alone. Joanna, where did you go? I heard you're leaving the city and bound for the stars, but that's all I know. Well, now I spend my evenings yelling up at the sky, but only my neighbors yell back. And all through my days, I'm asking why do I need to get so goddamn high to relax? Joanna, won't you come back home? 'Cause I'm tired of walking through life and feeling alone. Joanna, where did you go? I heard you're leaving the city and bound for the stars, but that's all I know. I fear you're flying close to the sun, my dear. What if a storm should come? Did I make you feel safe? Did you feel loved? And now I feed my plants and I watch them die. Oh, what I'd give to hear your cries again. I crawl for miles. Joanna, won't you come back home? 'Cause I'm tired of walking through life and feeling alone, alone, alone. Joanna, where did you go? I heard you leaving the city and bound for the stars, but that's all I know. I heard you leaving the city and bound for the stars, but please come home. All right. You can't tell I'm getting over a little cold, but I'm still so thrilled to be here. I just want to give a quick shout out to Bill Hurley, wherever over here, and everyone else that's working here at the Fallout Shelter. This is just such a crazy cool venue, and it's very surreal for me to be playing here for all of you. So thank you for being here and listening. I'm almost done with the retune. Okay. We made it. This is my take on a classic. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life life is old here, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing in the breeze. Oh, country roads, take me home, oh, to the place that I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, and a teardrop in my eye. Country roads will take me home, to the place that I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, will take me home. Country roads. I hear her voice in the morning hour. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And as I leave, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday. Country roads will take me home, to the place that I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Take me home. Country roads. We're going to do one more retune. I'm so sorry. What should I talk about, you think? Does anyone have any ideas? I could just riff? Oh my God, Joanna the Bird? She was great. I have her tattooed on my arm now. I got to watch the entire life cycle of that family of doves. They nested in a plant on my porch. I saw them hatch. There was a period of time I did not think they were alive because apparently they don't move for the first 2 days of their life. I am a dad. Thank you all. Gonna get a little bit angstier and moodier for a sec, if that's okay. Well, just so excited I wanted to jump straight to verse 2. Will you cast your vote for a wolf in human skin and blame your neighbors for the sorry state you're in? You eat what you kill, and you're hungry still. I wait for the cynic's smile. Well, I feel the rain, it burns my bare skin. They poison the well to wake the fire within. But rain brings change, revolution in its wake. So I sit on my front steps and wait for the dam to break. But will I go gray or lose my way if I wait for the cynic's smile? Pay no mind to the look in my eyes. I'm haunted by a man of war. Well, death is on the horizon now, and I don't want to live too long. Just praying for something more. But you eat what you kill, and you're hungry still. I wait for the cynic's smile. All right. So I actually I put out a single today, and it's the first time I've ever done that. It's kind of a almost, I guess, kind of a lifelong dream, but I didn't really ever think it was something I could do, so I wouldn't even call it a dream. But it's out. It's called Redness in the West. Just look up Jacob Crawford, Redness in the West, wherever you listen to music. It should be there, hopefully. I just need to quickly shout out Luke Curran, who you may have heard of. He produced this song. We've been friends for about a year, and he said he wanted to help me record, and I needed that help desperately. So I really appreciate Luke for helping me do that. And then also Connor Quigley, who I believe is he back? Is he back there? Is he over here? That guy over there, incredible engineer. He works here full time, and he just decided to help me with this song. So I'm going to play it for you, if that's okay. This is a song I wrote for my dad. It's about dealing with the death of. Stop the devil from dealing post. Desperate, but I can't keep going on. Be okay. If only working hard made me a better man. You sang Danny Boy as I fell asleep. It's just a memory I keep. Desperado, could it be the end of days? You said I don't know, but I can't keep going on living this way. Just hold my hand, child, and tell me it'll be okay. I've been seeing a redness in the west, got me begging for the sun to stay. watched your reflection in the lake. We're only here for a week, it's a give and take. But we got farther still to go. Let's get you out of the cold. Well, I sang Desperado. Could it be the end of days? You said I don't know, but I'm gonna keep playing till my fingers break. Just hold my hand, child, and everything will be okay. I've been seeing a redness in the west, got me begging for the sun to stay. Well, let's chase the moments that we lost, feeling sorry till our hair turns gray. And we'll get drunk on the evening on the promise of a better day. Thank you. I think I have time for at least one more. This is called The Orchard. It's, I think it's my favorite song that I've written of mine. Yeah, that was redundant. I'm not nervous, guys. You sound crazy. It's not quite a crowd pleaser, but I would appreciate it if you indulged me, because it's a song that's important to me, and I would like to sing it for you. I've been spending down days under orchard trees. It's been a plentiful harvest, the fruit's been picked clean, until all that is left is a deep and an envious green. I curl up at night with some wood on the fire. Oh, the way I've been living can make me so tired. But I'm saving my earnings to gently lay upon the pyre. Then I can rest easy. In my dreams I am rubble stone laid by a mason, standing guard o'er my orchard at the edge of creation. I've forgotten the world as it was before I'm in my station. There's a piece of me missing. I'm awoken in a field at the touch of a breeze. It's soft and it's warm, but it brings me unease. If I didn't know better, I'd swear it was eroding me. My best friend these days sings the song of a swallow. He bids me farewell, says he'll see me tomorrow. And I tell him I'm not so sure, that my time here feels borrowed. He sings, I wouldn't blame you for throwing it all away, for digging the roots up and cutting all ties. No, I wouldn't blame you, nor could I save you from the leaves growing brittle and the well running dry. There's a windstorm a-brewing, closing in from all sides, and I'm a stone's throw away from an Irish goodbye. Just fucked in the hedge, the tangle of do or dies. Or do I start driving north to head down east, until I pass through a shadow cast by red pine trees? Will I swim in the ocean, put my mind at ease? And if I listen, would the waves start to whisper? We wouldn't blame you for throwing it all away, for digging the roots up and cutting all ties. No, we wouldn't blame you. We know it all scares you. Just suffer it well and confess at low tide. Oh, how fickle my pride, it eats me inside. I hold the weight of the world till my good eye goes blind. Oh, how fickle my pride, it eats me inside. But I'll bask in the quiet one day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time. Well, I'm sat in the shade of an orchard tree. It's been a plentiful harvest, the fruit's been picked clean, until all that is left is a deep and an envious green. All right. Thank you again to the Fallout Shelter, Bill, everyone back there on sound who I haven't met yet. Thank you all for listening. My name is Jacob Crawford. Redness in the West is the single that's out right now. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We are the Luke Curran Band. Welcome back. Thank you again to Jacob for opening that up. Great set.
Woo! Give him a big hand.
You caught me at a bad time. Seems like you always do. Maybe time will fix the leak that's pouring out of me and onto you. We've been getting older. Time ain't done nothing yet. Except count the minutes that we fight and the times I couldn't spend the night beside you. I should have told you how I felt before today. Does it matter? Said I'm sorry anyway. I'm not saying that I don't think it's my fault, but I wish that you just left for too long. Driving back from West Virginia, coming down from those old hills. You said, how am I supposed to feel when you just sit behind the wheel and say nothing? Well, my feeling about you hasn't changed. Oh, but I ain't gonna lie. This whole world has got me down, and I can't seem to get around to loving you. I should have told you how I felt before today. Does it for you to stay? And I'm not saying that I think that you're to blame, but I wish that you just gotten on that plane. I should have told you how I felt before today. Does it matter? Said I'm sorry anyway. And I'm not saying that I don't think it's my fault, but I wish that you just left and called it off.
Thank you so much. I'd say overall, that went pretty well.
Now it's on.
This is our first time doing like a theme other than like, hey, it's kind of cold outside, so everyone just wear your flannel, which is what we did last time. We're evolving. Next time we're gonna have matching, like, you're already kind of ahead of the game on the jumpsuit thing, but yeah. I'm a big fan of matching jumpsuits. If you're in a band with matching jumpsuits, I'm into it.
Say,
We're also taking submissions for actual band names other than the Curran band. I love the Curran band, but
I was gonna say. Here, hold on. I was gonna say Luke Curran and the Electricians. If we do the jumpsuit thing. Plumber Union.
that's actually okay. We're cooking too hot, too fast. We got a whole set.
There goes all the banter for the whole thing.
You gotta start.
won't hear
we gotta
anything
start
else
way
in
lower.
mine.
Y'all ready?
Pipe down.
When I was young, I read the Bible. I thought it'd teach something to me. Yeah, they said Jesus would show me how to be the man I ought to be. But they were wrong. That book ain't nothing except for the words of ancient men. What could I meant except for lying and trying to act like God's their friend? So I stopped praying, stopped singing hymns, 'cause there ain't no one singing me. What good is life except for trying to find something you'd rather be? I don't mind, ain't the kind sit around and wonder if could've gone a little different. I fell in love once with the kind of woman who tried to fix what isn't broke. One day she left me, said I was too easy, and I said, ain't that some sick joke? And now I don't talk much, but I listen sometimes to what people say to me. And I don't drink much, except for when I do. Guess I don't know what that means. But I don't mind, ain't the kind sit around and wonder if could've gone a little different. I got a job now, and it pays all right. It takes a whole lot of my time. And I work too hard, don't rest easy, but otherwise I'm doing fine. And I settle down with the kind of woman who gives me everything I need. I don't read the Bible, but I still sing hymns. God ain't different.
Thank you all so much. That's Hilary Weitzner on the fiddle tonight. We met for like 2 seconds 4 months ago or something like
I was
that.
probably wearing this jumpsuit.
I think you were actually. Yeah, she was gracious enough to join us for this show. Really enjoyed
Thanks for having me.
hanging out with you this week. And so, yeah, this next song is gonna hit a little different because it's cold outside. Wasn't supposed to be cold outside.
Doesn't rain in California, especially not this time of year. And it don't snow too much in Boston anymore, at least not since I've been here. Now there's floods between the fires, we can hardly catch a break. And it's 82 degrees out on November 23rd, and I don't know how much more we can take. Come to find that something ain't right, we got trouble bearing down on our front door. Carolina, please tell me you're fine, and I won't have to worry anymore. Well, I was raised down by the mangroves along the Gulf of Mexico. Now that water's rising high every day, and pretty soon there won't be nowhere left to go. Well, I can feel the winds shifting, storms coming from the west. Another category 5 is coming, gone through our hometown, and I don't know if I can recognize what's left. Come to find that something ain't right, we got trouble bearing down on our front door. Oh, Florida, please tell me you're fine, and I won't have to worry anymore. For all the rains and dry, how will we know when our time is out? It all comes down to this: is there something that we miss? Come to find that something ain't right, we got trouble bearing down on our front door. Carolina, please tell me you're fine, and I won't have to worry anymore. Come to find that nothing left to burn. And it don't snow up here in Boston anymore. Carolina, when we all learn. Oh, Carolina, when we all learn. Thank you.
So I did write that song on an 80-degree day in November, like 2 years ago. It was when there was like 2 hurricanes and forest fire in California, and it was just a bit much. So I'm happy that it's like cold December weather outside. Hope we get more normalcy, you know? Can I get an amen for normalcy? You guys want to hear a new one? I should probably tune first, but
New and unreleased premiere.
thank you. I feel like it's like a DJ thing, like.
Next up.
New Luke Curran here at the Fallout Shelter.
Nobody does it like him. Nobody.
I can't beat it.
This song is it's called "Somewhere You Ain't," and it's about running away from your problems in a way that's not productive. I don't know if there's a way to do it that is productive. Let me know if you find that out. Inquiring minds want to know.
Well, I headed out from Denver trying to get to Coeur d'Alene, and I would have made it there if not for the price of gasoline. But I can still get to Missoula if I can find just half a tank, just as long as I get somewhere that you ain't. Follow that every river till it leads me to my home. And I've had enough of heartbreak, so I'll stick it out alone. I don't need nobody telling me that everything's alright. I don't need no one's help to pass the time. I don't talk about the people I meet, 'cause I forget their names. I don't talk about the work I do, 'cause I ain't on the clock. I don't talk about the weather, 'cause it's always raining. I don't talk about you anymore, 'cause it makes me cry. Maybe I should go back east, I think the west is overrated. And I'm tired of all the lines trying to tell myself I made it. So I pack my bags, hit the road first thing in the morning, back to Richmond where I was always bound to die. Well, I don't talk about the people I meet, 'cause I forget their names. I don't talk about the work I do, 'cause it ain't on the clock. I don't talk about the weather, 'cause it's always raining. I don't talk about you anymore, 'cause it makes me cry. Talk about the people I meet, 'cause I forget their names. And I don't talk about talk about the weather, 'cause it's always raining. I don't talk about you anymore, 'cause it makes me cry, cry, cry. Talk about the people, I forget their name. I don't talk about the work I do, 'cause it ain't on the cloud. Talk about the weather, 'cause it's always raining. I don't talk about you anymore, 'cause it makes me cry. I don't talk about you anymore, 'cause it makes me cry. I don't talk about you anymore, because it makes me cry.
Thank you guys so much.
How we doing tonight, Fallout Shelter? All right. I want to thank you so much for coming out on this beautiful Friday evening.
Thank you.
Well, that was cute.
That's Connor Quigley on the guitar and the narration.
If I could take the train, ride them rails right up to the gates of heaven, would I go and say my last confession? Would it be in vain? If I could take my car, drive it down the highway to hell, end of the road, could I even tell that I drove too far? 'Cause don't you know this world is empty like the promises we keep, and it's hard to find a reason not to find a way to leave. But the train's stuck at the station, and my car it just won't start. So I'll see you in the morning, 'cause I'll have to play my part. If I can make it rain, turn all of the deserts Tennessee, I got done, would I be free? Would I feel the same? And if I had a name, came from a line of rich old men, if everybody wanted to be my friend, would it mean I don't want this game? 'Cause don't you know this world is dying like the night's last cigarette, and all the things that I think about I wish I could forget. But that sky above is empty, and my name's hard to pronounce. So I'll see you in the morning, 'cause I'll have to play this out. If there was a road laid out in front of me to follow, I'd still end up in the ditch tomorrow, in spite of all the warning signs. 'Cause don't you know this world is coming for us every single night, and it's hard to find a reason to try to put up a fight. But them signs are always changing, and that road goes nowhere fast. So I'll see you in the morning, 'cause I'll
Thank you all so much. It is truly a privilege and a joy to be back at the Fallout Shelter. I know a lot of people get up here and say that it's the best venue, and they're not wrong. It is the best venue, and it's not because they book me. It's because it's great here. I come to shows here all the time.
Hey, Luke.
Uh-huh.
What's the next song called?
I can't remember. Let me think about it.
I can't remember. I can't
That's what the song's called. So I can't remember.
Do any of y'all out there like bluegrass music? Well, this is almost bluegrass music. It's not quite. I get in trouble. I get in trouble with some of you if I start calling this bluegrass. Hazel especially. But
Caught in another traffic jam on the freeway, just trying to get home. They say that life's a journey, but I'm stuck here, and I'm feeling so alone. And every single day goes on, just like the one that came before. Something must have happened today, but I can't remember anymore. Got glued to my phone again, and now it's dark out. How did it get so late? Scrolling through the same old ads and content that I see every day, and every single hour goes by. Feels like in the blink of an eye. Thought by now I'd be somewhere else, but I can't remember why. Got up at work again, and now it's dark out. I just wanted to go home. There's hardly any sunshine here in adulthood, and I wish I'd never grown. And every single day moves on, just like the one that came before. Something must have happened today, but I can't remember anymore. And every single hour goes by, feels like in the blink of an eye. Thought by now I'd be somewhere else, but I can't remember why. No, I can't remember why.
I wrote that song because I turned 30, and it just, I don't know. I don't actually always feel like that song portrays, but I was just in a moment of like, man, I just get up every morning and I just go to work, and then I come home and I like make dinner, and then I just go to sleep. And then, I mean, I did that sometimes. I still do that sometimes. But there's other stuff in there. It's mostly just about turning 30 and being like, ugh.
What's wrong with being 30?
It was actually like, I turned 30 and I couldn't remember the lyrics to my own songs, and I couldn't remember like what time I said I was gonna be at a thing, and
I guess I'm in real trouble.
Make a
I can't
noise every
remember
time I
anything.
bend down to get my water.
We had this rehearsal a couple days ago, and all of us got up after having our dinner break, and there were like various sounds. Like there's like, ugh, and oh boy, all that kind of stuff.
We called it burrito brain.
Yeah.
We all had burrito brain.
It was really bad. We were all a little bit spaced out. This feels really funny to talk into.
Oh, yeah. Working out, yeah.
Oh, you need me to talk? Okay. Well, do you know where these little things in my fiddle came from? From me biting it.
Did it taste good?
Nope. But you know where Hazel's came from? A shark. That was my joke. Is that good enough?
That was perfect, yeah.
All right, good.
Did that give us enough time to...
Connor, I think your jacket's awesome.
It's not my jacket.
It is now. It is now.
Want to guess whose jacket it is?
Is it Luke Curran's jacket?
Ding, ding. This jacket belongs to Luke Curran. This was my payment for doing his EP.
You make it sound... That's not true. All right, I'm going to cut you all off before I get painted out to be some kind of villain. This is also a really, 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 really new song. I wrote it like a month ago. I did a little songwriting workshop for the first time. I was like, I've been writing these songs. I should probably learn how to do it. It was cool. You just kind of showed up every week with there'd be a prompt and you have to write a song. So the prompt for this song was write a song that sounds like saying hello, but the subtext was it's fall and there's a lot of goodbyes in fall. So we're gonna subvert the narrative or something. I don't know. And in classic me fashion, it just kind of sounds like a moody, folky country song. So it's called Around the Sun.
There's a pile of leaves covering the sidewalk. I should probably rake 'em up before it gets too dark, 'cause it gets dark. It gets dark so soon. The air inside my lungs is cold and dry. My voice has grown tired from saying these goodbyes and singing along to some song. And I know it's just the earth running from the sun. Sometimes I don't recognize who I've become, or the road I'm on. There's a new sound ringing in my ears. The one that was there before is gone and disappeared. So now I'm singing this tune. And the stars are looking different in the night sky. Swans diving low and the queen is rising high above the moon. And I know it's just the earth running around the sun. It almost feels like I could just be anyone if I could choose. Last I checked, it's still only September. And autumn's when we take the spoils of all the springs and summers. We still got time. And I know it's just the earth spinning around the sun, but it still feels like I could still be anyone. If I could decide, if I could decide.
Thank you so much. All right, I feel really bad doing this, but they'll be back. I'm gonna kick Connor and Zac off. Luckily, I hear there's plenty
Get
of work
outta
around
here.
here to do.
It's their PTO.
Their pay time off.
Yeah.
Pay time off the stage.
PTOS.
Pay time off the stage for other jobs.
Wait, are you doing it in G?
Nope. 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 A flat.
He does this to me every time. I just want to play in G.
Here's another brand spanking new one.
Brother, I can hear you calling. Sorry I can't make it to the phone. It's hard to find the time to talk when you're so busy being alone. Lately you just feel so far away. I've been getting closer to the grave. The same fruits I sowed are the ones that are leading me astray. And I know I don't deserve your trust. You always were the best of us. As the sun falls through that thunder baked sky, I know I'll find home right by your side. Brother, I know I am falling, but you know I am no stranger to the dirt. I made my living covering it up with oak and hickory and birch. But my hammer, it can't drive no more nails. There's a board missing right before the door, and that hole's getting wider and my legs can't jump over anymore. And I know I haven't paid all my debts for all the things I owe and the sins I ain't confessed. But as the sun falls through that thunder-based sky, I know I'll find home right by Brother, I can hear you calling. You're the only one left who ever did. I would call you back and talk if I could get out of this goddamn bed. Talk about the times when we were young, back when I could still knock you to the ground. And I'd always pick you right back up, but we'd still get in trouble anyhow. And I know that those days are gone, and Mama ain't here to tell me I was wrong. But as the sun falls through that thunder-baked sky, I know I'll find home right by your side. I know I'll find home right by your side. Yes, brother, I'm home right by.
All right, folks, we got one more for you, and then we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back up for more Luke Curran. Is this a cover, Luke?
One could say I didn't write it.
We're going to make it our own.
So I think the first time I heard this song was, I think my dad, who's right there, made a mixtape when we took a road trip. We drove from Michigan down to Florida, and he made a mixtape of songs that had like the name of each state we drove through. So this is about my least favorite of those states. Sorry if you're from Ohio. We're Michigan people, so it's obligatory.
Oh, me, oh, my, oh, would you look at Miss Ohio? She's running around with her head tied down. Said, I wanna do right now, right now. Gonna drive to Atlanta, live out this fantasy, running around with her head tied down. Says I wanna do right now, right now. Yeah, I'm gonna do right, but not right now.
Luke Curran, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break, a very short break, and we'll be right back with more music here at the Fallout Shelter. Don't go nowhere.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your break. Zac and Connor quit the band, so we're gonna do a couple songs. Just kidding, just kidding. They'll be back, don't worry. But we are gonna play a couple of bluegrass tunes, this time for real. If that's all right with y'all.
1, 2, 3.
Well, I waited for you and I've always been true, but this waiting longer I can stand. I know you had your time, dear, to make up your mind. I've waited as long as I can. I'm waiting to hear you say you love me, and I long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I've waited as long as I can. Said all I can say, so I can make you understand. I wanted you for mine, but I'm wasting my time. I've waited as long as I can. I'm waiting to hear you say you love me, and I long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I've waited as long as I can.
Hazel.
So I just say goodbye with tears in my eyes, for you made it plain that I can't win. No one will ever know the pain that I've been through, 'cause I've waited as long as I can. I'm waiting to hear you say you love me, and I long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I've waited as long as I can. I'm waiting to hear you say you love me, and I long for the day you take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I've waited as long as I can. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I've waited as long as I can.
All right, that's Hazel Royer down there on the bass. And she's gonna sing this next one for you. Do you wanna say any words about it?
Yep. This is a song by Alice Gerard. She wrote it when she was 90 years old, which was just a couple years ago. But she's still doing really well, and she's writing songs and everything. But this is it's an amazing song to have someone that has lived through so many times in our history as a country, and for someone to write that song with all of that experience and stuff at 90 years old is incredible. So here's that song.
What's wrong, people, with this old town? Everywhere I go, I hear the same old sound. Talk, 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 from sun to sun. While we talk, another fool goes and buys a gun. Pretty little girl in her pretty new pink socks got shot up just walking down the sidewalk. Leaves all gone, all dead and gone. While we cry, another fool goes and buys a gun. Little kids sprayed with bullets in a schoolhouse. No one seems to give a damn. We're living in a madhouse. Prayers, cries, prayers from sun to sun. While we pray, another fool goes and buys a gun. Walking around in a world gone crazy. Big shot politicians and their black Mercedes won't do nothing, not one thing from sun to sun. While they're doing nothing, another fool goes and buys a gun. What's wrong, people, with the U.S. of A? We've lost our minds and we've lost our way. Pray, cry, talk, from sun to sun. While we talk, another fool goes and buys a gun.
All right, let's get them boys back up here.
I have two now.
The shark and the minnow.
So, Hazel's in a band called Big Richard. And you should absolutely check them out. They're a phenomenal band. We're very lucky to have a little bit of Hazel's time here with us tonight.
Thanks for having me, Luke.
She also asked me to plug her, is it macrame? What is it?
No, I'm doing an embroidery
Embroid-
project. Yeah.
So
We were
close.
talking
Embroidery
about what
project.
projects everyone's doing, and like Luke was like, "Oh, what do you want us to shout out?" And Hazel said, "I'm working on a very intricate embroidery project."
It's not for sale. You guys will never see this, but
I don't know what you thought this was about, but
What's the name of my band?
oh, Luke Curran and the embroidery.
the Complex Embroidery Project.
Ooh.
That has a ring.
I feel like we need at least one 12-minute solo for that to be our band name. So we'll work on that.
I mean, this would be the song for that, so we could just like put that in right real quick.
Don't tempt Connor with
He
that.
said no.
This next song is called Pocket Change.
Where's all the money, girl? I put it in my pocket. Don't need it for nothing at all, just as long as I've got it. Heavy is the hand that takes, makes you pay for my mistakes. Where is all the money, girl? I put it in my pocket. Where is all the power gone? I don't know, but you can't have it. Maybe if you stand in line and quit all your ugly habits, you just might have what it takes. Climb yourself out of last place. Where is all the power gone? I put it in my pocket. Where is all the water gone? I gave it to computers. Keep them cool and keep them keen, so that they can think like humans. Ask them anything you like, just as long as your price is right. Where is all the water gone? Why do you think you should have it? The margins are thin, the damage is done. Be grateful for the option to keep moving right along. The margins are thin, damage is done. Grateful for the option to keep moving right along. Connor Quigley. Where have all the people gone? I killed them with computers. Don't need them here to think no more. In fact, I never used to either. Trust me, it was for the best. Efficiency breeds success. water. Tell me where have all your people gone? I put them in my pocket.
Thank you all so much. So, unlike what my wife and my parents might say, I'm not really a big soapbox guy. But I will say, just kind of on the note of that song and just kind of like corporate greed and stuff, first of all, thank you for coming out and supporting live music tonight. That is huge. And disappearing quickly, I feel. I don't have stats to back that up, but I feel it. And I will just say, you know, if you're not buying my merch and my music that's back there at the merch table, wink, wink, tonight, please, when you go to shows, buy the CD, buy the tape, buy the vinyl. It is way better than streaming. You can hold it in your hands. Artists actually get a little bit of money from that. Again, not for me, but for, you know, when you go to Big Richard's show when they're coming to New England in soon.
I just stream us. You don't have to come to the show. Just stream it.
I'm trying to say something here. I'm trying to. Never mind.
But not on Spotify, right?
Just
We got that part.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, come to our show. But also buy
And
Luke's
buy the vinyl.
merch.
True.
Do you have T-shirts? What do you got?
Oh, does anyone know a T-shirt guy? And-
Yeah, I know a South Shore T-shirt guy.
Cool. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
But in the meantime, we
South
should play
Shore.
this. We should play another song. We got another new song. This song is called "State Lines," and it goes a little something like this.
It isn't what we dreamed of when we used to talk about getting out of our town. Guess you could say we made it, doing like our parents did, reinvent the wheel again, and do the things that we set out to do, and learn just how to do them on our own. I don't mind if you call me all the time just to tell me there ain't nothing going on. Troubled times got me thinking about state lines and how many miles there are dividing us from home. I know I missed your birthday. Tried to send a card, but I forgot to leave enough time for the mail. I was there when you were born, so I think that should count for something while I work out what it means to be a family that sees each other every now and then, sometimes twice a year. Well, I don't mind if you call me all the time just to tell me there ain't nothing going on. Troubled times got me thinking about state lines and how many miles there are dividing sitting up there. We should get together, try to spend a couple days that we still can. I'm hoping you can make it. Just let me know what works for you. I know you got a lot to do, and if it's too much time off, maybe we can come to you, not be on our own.
Thank you. All right, I got one more slow one, and then I think it's pretty much rippers all the way. Wait, no, there's one other slow one, but okay, we didn't talk about that yet. This one goes out to my wife, Allison. She's right there. She loves when I do that. Can we get like 3 cameras on her?
Oh, we got the gimbal.
See, this is exactly why dating a songwriter or marrying a songwriter is a questionable decision.
Commitment.
I wasn't writing songs when she decided to marry me.
Play the song. Play the damn song.
Comes a time when a man must choose to keep playing to win or to leave something to lose. And I don't know the reason, and I sure don't make the rules. But there comes a time when a man must choose. Comes a time when a woman has to make amends for all them other men's mistakes. It ain't because it's right, and it sure ain't for their sakes. There comes a time when a woman's heart will break, and I try not to trust in something I cannot explain or understand. And so I won't ask for nothing except to hold your hand. All you got. Well, it's hard to tell if something that you feel is real or not. You might try to run just to make the question stop. Make believe and dreaming's all you got. Now and then our hearts are bound to grow and tear down them walls that you have built up out of stone. And I ain't saying nothing that you don't already know. But you and I, our hearts have gotta go. And I try not to trust in something I cannot explain or understand. So I won't ask for nothing except to hold your hand.
was Weitzner.
Come a time we'll have all we can take. Fold ourselves.
Sorry, I just get emotional when I sing this.
Come a time we'll have all we can take. Fold ourselves. Wrap ourselves in promises we don't know how to break. Come a time we'll have all we can take. 'Cause you know I already made my choice. I don't play those games no more like I did when I was a boy. So unless I'm singing to you, darling, I won't raise my voice. 'Cause you know I already made my choice. And I choose to trust in something I can never try to understand. So I won't ask for nothing except to hold your hand. No, I won't ask for nothing except to hold your hand.
My family is never allowed to sit in the front ever again. I don't know who let you up here. I told them specifically to. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe next time they can all wear funny masks, like Joker. I don't know, Gorilla.
Richard Nixon.
Wow.
Yep.
Big Richard.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Subtle with it.
Very subtle.
We got a couple more tunes for you folks.
Thanks for keeping us on track.
And then we'll be calling it a night.
All right. This is a song called Pretty Molly.
2 weeks since I told her I was gone for real this time, and do me good to start again and to get her off my mind. You know I was in trouble 'cause she smiled and shook her head, said no one's ever gone for good until the day they're dead. Since the day I left her, I've been out here on my own, been aching in my body and desperate in my soul, thinking of my Molly fair and the last time that we danced, and know that I'd go back to her if I just had a chance. Now I'm face down on the ground, no one to wipe my tears away. If I go back today with pretty Molly, take my pain and dance with me till the sun comes up again. Black as coal, her teeth as white as lilies out in the morning cold. I remember Molly on the first night that we met. She took my hand and told me things that I'll never forget. Now I'm face down on the ground, don't want to wipe my tears away. If I go back today, will pretty Molly take my pain and dance with me till the sun comes up again. are turning gray, my hands are black as coal. I wish I was with Molly, not out here in the cold. No, I was in trouble, cause I remember when she said, no one's ever gone for good until the day they're dead. Now I'm face down on the ground, don't wanna wipe my tears away. If I go back today, well, baby, Molly, take my pain and dance with me till the sun comes up again. Now I'm face down on the ground, don't wanna wipe my tears away. If I go back today, well, baby, Molly, take my pain and dance with me till the sun comes up again. Dance with me till the sun comes up again.
That was a ripper. I'm not saying that right. All right, this is going to be our last song.
Jump scare.
I have something in my eye. Crazy. Thank you all so much for coming, and thank you again to Bill and the crew here for having us back. Hope to be back again another time. And yeah, it's always amazing hanging out with you and playing music with these guys, and just really grateful. So thank you. This is the song that started it all. Me and Connor in the basement.
25 years ago.
like a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
2 years.
probably about a year, maybe a year and a half ago.
The song's called Leaving Home.
We've got tickets for a plane leaving from Baltimore this evening. She can't help but smile and close her eyes. She's thinking of when she was young, her dreams as real as anyone's, before living life was one big compromise. But that's alright. It's been 3 years since she's been back, since a divorce and a heart attack made home a place she couldn't recognize. Now that she her face is at the table, the ones still there not always able to look at one another in the eyes. And that's alright. Funny thing about leaving home is home ain't never where you left it. So we make do with memories and wondering why things always seem to change. Now her brother's back in town. He used up all the luck he'd found. Spent his last $8 on a Greyhound ride. And night their mama makes his dinner. He doesn't have a thing to give her. She says, well, that's okay. She doesn't mind. Yeah, it's alright. She's happy that her boy's at home. Reminds her of before he was grown, before his sister moved and their daddy died. No one ever talks about it. A while ago they all decided saying nothing's better than goodbye. Funny thing about leaving home is home ain't never where you left it. So we make do with memories and wondering why things always seem to change. The funny thing about leaving home is home ain't never where you left it. Trying to make it so that everything we know stays the same. The funny thing about leaving home is home ain't never where you left it. So we make do with memories and wondering why things always seem to change. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Luke Curran. Hilary, Weitzner. Hazel Royer. Zac Stein.
We've got 2 more songs. This time for real. Thanks again. I do appreciate it a lot. Somebody out there called it. Rain and Drought was the inspiration for the poster. That's sick. I've never inspired anything before. Thanks, Phil. All right, this song is not inspired by anything other than alcohol. And it's not really autobiographical. Don't read into it, but you know the drill. Supper, I came home stumbling over my words for the 3rd time this week. Said that's it, I'm out of here. No need for you to call me dear. Why don't you just go back to your beers? Well, I tried to explain myself and tried to leave, but Billy held me back into my bar stool against my will. You said, who in the hell is Bill, and how long will it be until he leaves you just like I'm leaving you now? As if it weren't for whiskey, I would have said it right. If it weren't for the shine, I might have made it home in time. If not for tequila, I'd be satisfied. If it weren't for the whiskey, it'd still be mine. Myself into trouble every time I drink them double pours. Take my guitar out to play. Microphone smelling like a DUI. Good thing I can't even drive since you went
for what I've done wrong. I promise I'll stop going to that bar. Except, of course, on Friday nights, 'cause that's when Billy always buys, and he still owes me at least 15 cents. If it weren't for whiskey, I would have said it right. If it weren't for the shine, I might have made it home in time, but not for tequila. I'd be satisfied. Whiskey would still be mine. Well, Billy went and he got married like he said he would. Before I knew it, they moved out of state. I came home to find you, and now I'm on my knees. Please, baby, I hope that it ain't too late, 'cause I'd give up the whiskey, and I would treat you right, and I'd give up the shine. We could have more time to give up tequila. You know that's a lie. I'd give up the whiskey if you'd be mine. I'd give up the whiskey if you'd be mine.
Zac Stein on the drums back there. Hilary Weitzner on the fiddle. Hazel on the bass and the vocals. And Connor Quigley on the guitar. One more shout out to Jacob Crawford for opening up. Go listen to that song. We're not getting royalties from that, which we really like the song, so go listen to it. Yeah, this is for real our last song. Thank you guys so much.
She grew up in an Indiana town, had a good-looking mama who never was around. She grew up tall and she grew up right with them Indiana boys on an Indiana night. She moved down here at the age of 18. She blew them boys away. It was more than they'd seen. I was introduced and we both started grooving. I said, I dig it, baby, but I got to keep moving. Last dance with Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain.
Jason Royer, Hilary Weitzner, Zac Stein. Everybody drive safe. We'll see you at the merch booth. We'll see you at the merch booth. Thank you to the Fallout Shelter so much. We appreciate y'all and everything you do. Come out and see us sometime.